Today we're going to take a look back at a figure that was released at the 2018 G.I. Joe convention in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Who is he? He is Sonic Fighters Lamprey Officer. Here we have Sonic Fighters Lamprey Officer from the G.I. Joe Collectors Club. This figure was released during the 2018 G.I. Joe convention in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Here we see the figure in his bubble. Got the artwork over here, the classic retro G.I. Joe logo, as well as the classic old-style Hasbro logo. Now, one thing I bet is a little bit difficult to notice is the Sonic Fighters logo. Can you see it? Well, if you can't, it's right down here. It's kind of half covered by the bubble. You'd kind of think something like this that designates a team would be kind of up here somewhere like the originals were. Now, this is Sonic Fighters Lamprey Officer on Explosion Back. The original one was a little bit different. It was kind of more of a modern kind of Explosion Back. But anyway, we'll flip the card around. And here we have a little bit bigger piece of artwork. We have got the file card. And we've got the Sonic Fighters logo a little bit more on display. It's more noticeable here. And here on the side, it mentions that this is a G.I. Joe convention exclusive. Alrighty, so let's take a quick peek here at the file card. Sonic Fighters Amphibious Operations. Codename Lamprey Officer. File name Dudus Michael C. Now, a quick little side note. Notice they gave him a name. This is not a troop, and this is not a troop builder. This is an officer. So this is now like a named character. His primary military specialty is Amphibian Unit Leader, and his secondary military specialty is a hydrofoil pilot. Now, his birthplace, Spanish Town, Jamaica, and he has a grade of 03. So, this Lamprey officer is in charge of defending his assigned coastal and underwater outposts, including transporting high-ranking personnel to Cobra Island. He is the unit leader for the tactical employment of troops and equipment during ship-to-shore movement and subsequent operations ashore. Because of his vital importance in the Naval Division, he oversees the rigorous EEL training program and selection process, of which more than 50% of the applicants wash out before completing their course. Man, that's rough. As part of the Cobra Sonic Fighters, the Lamprey Officer is formidably equipped with rapid recycling laser weapon that fires short, high-intensity bursts that can fuse the gun barrels and seal torpedo hatches in milliseconds. Since his primary weapon's firepower is limited in duration, he also carries a specially modified submachine gun for his more direct amphibious assault operations. Wow, there were a lot of long sentences in that one. It says here at the bottom, I'll outshoot and outmaneuver anything in the water. I bet he would. Anyway, that is Lamprey. Whoopsie, there he goes. Lamprey Officer. And I think it is time to quit admiring him in the package and open it up. Here we go. All right, and here he is. Actually, let me say that again. Here he is. So yeah, we'll just take a quick look. Now we can see that Sonic Fighters logo a whole lot better. I like this look, when there's nothing in there. Set that to the side. Whoa, we're dropping all sorts of stuff here. And let's just pop him out of here. And there goes the helmet. The helmet really wants out of here. Voila, we got him out. We have freed him from the bubble. Now let's pop his helmet on here for a second. And I will say this real quick, and I'll hold him up here. So, Sonic Fighters Lamprey Officer is a modern update to Sonic Fighters Lamprey Trooper. Now, he may be an officer, but he is an update of the figure. This Lamprey was version 2 of the Lampreys. And this was recolored, as you can see, like the original one was. So, and this was a recolor of version 1. Same mold. So we'll kind of set him back over here. Off to the side. Maybe. He may not stand. There we go. Alrighty. So you can tell there's a difference. Now, one thing I'm noticing is this is a little bit different blue color. It's a little bit brighter blue. And the orange is a little bit more subdued. So he's not nearly as bright as this guy, which some of you who don't like the neon probably appreciate. Alright, so he comes with his, actually really cool thing, it comes with a removable helmet. So we got the blue and kind of a dusty orange. I call it dusty because it looks like they have a little bit of black paint wiped over it. And he's got his black figure stand, Lamprey Officer. And he comes with fins. Yeah, there you go. They pop off. And we'll pop those back together for the moment. He's got this thing. And this thing. Yes, I know they're guns. So he's got these guns. This is kind of a update of the original one. I believe the original figure had a gun very similar to this if it wasn't this style of gun. This one is a new gun. So he's got those guns. Alrighty. So what he doesn't have, the glaring thing he doesn't have is his Sonic backpack. He's got this air-based backpack. And I suppose that's appropriate if he's a water guy. You know, Sonic, electricity, batteries, underwater might not be the best idea. So he's got this thing. And he's got a vest on. We just lift it up. We can unbuckle it there. Let's see, I should be able to just kind of slide it up over his head, provided it doesn't catch on anything. And, oh, it's catching on the arm. Well, gee whiz. There we go. And there is what he looks like without the vest. Alrighty, so I'll have a commentary sometime later about the updated Sonic Fighters. But anyway, what is this guy made from? Let's take a look at him. We have this head. This is from Cobra Paratrooper version 1 that was out in 2008. Then we've got the torso, which is from Alpine version 5 of 2008. We've got arms. These things right there, the things that grab stuff. No, those are the hands. The arms from Duke version 47, 2012. Then we get down to the legs and the feet, which are from Snake Eyes version 44, 2009. And now you know. Oops, that was a bad catchphrase. We're all getting tired of that, aren't we? Anyway. So does he move? Is he mobile? Well, his head rotates around. I guess that's a good thing. His head kinda, not really, moves back and forth. He can bend his arms practically straight up. He's got some really good range of motion there. They can rotate around, then they can go straight up. So they have the full range of motion here. The elbows also have the hinge. Oh, well, They don't want to bend. Mine don't really want to bend. They're supposed to. Oh, there we go. They have a hinge for it. Oh, that one's a tough one. You got to force that one. But he does go, how strong is the Lamprey Officer? And they do rotate. They at least do that real nice and real easy. Kind of afraid to straighten him back out. There we go. His hands rotate all the way around. But there is no hinge joint. So they just rotate in a circular. They don't rock back and forth. His torso has a bit of a gap here. So it's a good thing he's got this here. But he can bend actually further back. It's kind of a weird look here. Kind of has a little pot belly now. Kind of bends back and forth. And he can rotate all the way around. He could do the splits at about that much. He's not very mobile for an underwater guy. He could jump out of a plane at about that degree. And he could sit in the Cobra hydrofoil about that well. And he's got his double knee articulation, so they bend really well. He can get on his knees and sit pretty good. And last but not least, because it's good for posability, his ankles rotate all the way around. And he can go on point like a ballerina that much. Which in turn means he can also climb a mountain that much. So there we go. That is his movement. I don't like the arms. My arms are pretty sticky. So I have to be careful and watchful of those. So real quick, let's pop this stuff back on. I'm not going to talk about where these things come from. We got so many accessories, and they just get reused over and over and recolored that after a while, it's not nearly as much fun to talk about the accessories. But the accessories do look cool. So we'll pop him here. We'll do this. We'll put that helmet on. Oh yeah, Mr. Mean Guy now. Now he's tough. We'll get his fins put on him. Without the fins, how can he swim? Wait a minute. He's supposed to be piloting a boat, captaining a boat, not swimming. Get his backpack put on him. You know, this is going much too quick, so I'm figuring I must be missing something in this video. We'll plug the hoses into the helmet, because that helps the helmet stay on. Don't you know? Those hoses do nothing except for when he loses the helmet. He keeps it. It doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, this guy may not get a lot of playability. May not have a lot of play in my book. Not with these elbows as stiff as they are. Because he's going to get broken. We'll just give him this. We'll give him like a look. Don't mess with Lamprey. Dun 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 dun. Now, can these fit through? They can fit through, so he can be mounted on a figure stand through his fins. I've seen a few in the past that can, and a couple that haven't been able to. So there we go. This is not a pretty long, lengthy video, and I'm sure you're happy for that. But this is Cobra, Lamprey Officer from the G.I. Joe Collectors Club, that once was, convention exclusive. Actually, I will point out this. His knee does seem to have some strange shape to it. It's not like this knee that's rounded. It kind of has like a slant, and there's like, sometimes it looks like there's a gap between here. So, I don't know, that may be bothering some of you at some point, but I don't know. I like his colors. I think he's pretty cool. I never minded once a lot of the neon colors that a few people seem to dislike. They're G.I. Joe toys. Come on, really? You know, look at the colors in the 80s of what people really wore in the early 90s. Come on, tell me G.I. Joe wasn't going to be popular with all them people. So anyway, yeah, this is a great. You know, we could just treat him like a diver. Forget vehicle driver. But it's sad we don't get a Sonic backpack, isn't it? You know, boom, 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 boom. I don't remember any others. Joo, joo, joo. Hey, there we go. Joo, 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 joo. Yeah, see, we can make our own noises. Let's do that. Alrighty. Here is Lamprey Officer for your... Oh, I forgot the word. For your discussions or whatever. Alright, I'm going to show you the zip around and the turn around and see if we can make him dizzy so when he floats underwater he kind of goes... Thank you for stopping by. If you want to drop me a line, please do so in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to be notified of future videos, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon next to it. I will see you next time.